Alright, welcome back to our video series on designing a 3D house in Rhino 5. In this one we're going to be looking at how to create a topographic map for our landscaping on the house. So as you can see here, one of the first things I did was I just added some, these represent shrubs in the front and pine trees in the back. And if you go to top view, you can see I've already kind of drawn out my topographic map. So what I have is I have curves around the house, high points around the stairs. This is kind of represents the property line, and then these will be low points in the back for water to kind of drain away from the house. So what I've done already is I'll select this curve here. I've already kind of made up the elevations. So this first curve is about a half a foot below the level of the house, and we keep dropping by about a half a foot increment. This one here, let's go to top view. What I did for this one, because I wanted it to slope front to back, was I just turned control points on and I selected these control points in the back and I lowered those about a half of a foot. Let's turn those off. So when we go into front view, that's why it looks like this. But if we go to right view, you can see this curve sloping away from the house. And then these ones back here a little bit lower for kind of drainage collection in the back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn off the house, select all these curves, deselect all of these shrubs here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into surface and I'm just going to put a patch over top of them. And all those parameters are good. So now when I go to perspective view, you can see I have this kind of sloping down this way with a low point back here. So I'm just going to have to drop it down a bit. So to do that, I'm going to turn on our foundation and steps. And I'm going to drop that so it's pretty close to the edge of our foundation here. Turn everything back on. And now we're kind of starting to get an idea of what this house would actually look like on a property.